Hi again guys, I just thought I'd show you all my recent puzzle acquisitions that I haven't been able to do unboxings for, other than one. You might have seen my recent Cross Cube unboxing, but I also acquired quite a few other puzzles over the last week or two. So I'll just show you what I've got. I've got, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 new puzzles here that I've acquired over the last couple of weeks. I'll start off here. This is you can see this is a Floppy Cube. But it's the Super Floppy Cube. It's actually the QJ version, but with me and my girlfriend have had custom stickers made by Oliver Nash's sticker shop. So cause you might have seen they come originally with these horrible little circles on, and the worst glue I've ever had to remove in my life from a puzzle. These masses of glue behind, they were horrible. But anyway, we've removed them and applied these new stickers, which look much nicer. Obviously it's not a difficult puzzle to solve or anything. If you're not aware, the Super Floppy works different from a normal floppy. You can swap pieces around like so, which is quite cool. The one thing that I actually find slightly disappointing is the fact that you can turn these centerpieces on their own, which actually takes a little bit of the difficulty away from the solving, because that's often what you're left with, centerpieces that need to be solved like that, which is a shame to me. So I like to solve it without actually just turning those centerpieces. It's still not difficult, but it just adds a little bit extra to it for me. So it's a fun little puzzle. I've wanted a Super Floppy for a while, just because the movement is quite cool, I think. So yeah, that's quite a nice little addition to the collection, I think. Right, sorry about that. It's always annoying when the phone goes off at inopportune moments like that. So yeah, that's the floppy out of the way. I've then got a whole load of Shengshou wins here, you might see, but they're all actually done with custom sticker mods. All of these stickers come from, again, Oliver Nash's shop. They're excellent quality stickers. The first out is this Mace Cube. I've wanted one of these for a while. I've never been able to find a decent one on sale, so I thought, well, just make my own. Nice quality cubes and very nice quality stickers. I've no clue how to go about solving this thing, so I haven't dared to scramble it just yet. Obviously the way to solve it is to have it so that there's just one snaking line that navigates the entire cube. I assume it's possible that there's more than one solution to it, but what those are, I have no idea. Haven't dared scramble it yet. I'm sure I will fairly soon. The next is this, which is a Tartan Cube. I already have a different version of this, but it's very similar, but it's just a different kind of sticker shape. The other one is 4 square. Each sticker is divided into 4 squares. Now, it may look like they're all the same size. The sides are all the same at the moment, but they're not actually. Each set of 4 colours happens in a different order around that. So if you go clockwise around this one, here you say you've got yellow, green, red, orange. On this side you've got yellow, green, orange, red. This side you've got yellow, orange, red, green, etc. So that's what you need to find to solve with the stickers with the same ordering of the colours. You can see if I put it there, it's now not solved. So it's not hugely challenging, but it's just a bit difficult to recognise exactly which piece goes where. At times can take a little bit of effort. So it's a fun cube with that. I've then got this LSD Cube, it's called. Another one I haven't dared scramble as yet because it looks horrendously difficult to solve. It's going to be very difficult to figure out which pieces go where, I think. I've just noticed my center cap is oriented wrongly on this side. Obviously, I tensioned this cube and I obviously put the center cap on the wrong way around when I tensioned it. So I just need to pop that off and put it on the right way around. Right, that's better. So yeah, again, I haven't actually scrambled this as yet because it's going to be very difficult to figure out, I think, what colour needs to go where. So I will get to it, obviously. There's no point in having a puzzle you don't scramble, but yeah, I haven't got around to that one just yet. And the next one is very strange thing to see. It's a globe cube. As you can see, it's basically got globe stickers on it with a map of the world. Antarctica on the bottom, North Pole on the top, and right there in Great Britain where I live. And this is surprisingly difficult to solve actually. It's there I was, I scrambled it straight away as soon as I'd stickered this, thinking, right, I know the shape of the world, it'd be dead easy. But when you're looking at just say that block of land there, it's very difficult to tell what part of the world that belongs to. But so anyway, it does add quite a bit difficult. It took me quite a while to solve this one. I was quite surprised how difficult it is, but it's a lot of fun. Definitely a fun puzzle. And next is the most horrendous one of the batch, which is the Shepherd's Cube. You can probably see it's actually scrambled at the moment. I'm completely baffled as to how to go about solving this thing so far. I need to work on it some more. I haven't even managed to do one side yet. Basically, you've got to get the arrows lining up in the same direction on each side. But trying to figure out what piece goes where is horrendous. I mean, I don't even know which way each centrepiece needs to be oriented or anything at the moment. So, yeah, I'm struggling with this one. I need to put some more work in on that. But yeah, it's a fun puzzle. It's going to take quite a bit of effort to solve that one, I think. And the next one is, I just got this one for fun really. I thought it looked cool in the sticker shop. It's just a load of different camouflage patterns on each face. But again, I think this can be quite difficult simply because the patterns don't really match up with each other. They're enabling pieces necessarily, so it's hard to determine exactly where each piece is supposed to go. They just don't really follow on from one sticker to the next. Like this is the original stickering pattern, the way they came out on the sheet. As you can see, there's got a load of green at the top of that one, a load of light green at the bottom of this one. There's nothing to imply that one needs to go below that one. So it's difficult. Well, I say it's difficult. It might make it easy. You can just put them anywhere as long as each face has got the right camouflage pattern on it, I suppose. I don't know, but yeah, I haven't scrambled this one yet, but I'll have a go with that in a little while. And next is just a silly little fun one. This is anybody out there who's a fan of the Portal games will recognise this. This is a companion cube, and obviously it's not quite the same as it is in the games, because in the game the stickers aren't coloured like this, but they I love the Portal games, so as soon as I saw this I thought I need that cube. It's not difficult to solve, there's no difficult orientation problems or anything like that, so it's an easy puzzle to solve, but I just think it looks really cool. It'll look good in my collection. And finally, for the 3x3 sticker mods, is this one, which needs correcting. It's a calendar cube. I'm sure most of you have seen one of these, but basically you can create each day of the year on this front face. Only one face gets done. So let's see, it's Wednesday. I might as well sort it out now for today. So that's Wednesday, September, what is it? It's the 5th, September 5th, and that'll live above my desk, and I intend to keep it up to date every day. I don't know how well I'll manage to actually do that, but I intend to do it like that anyway. So that's the calendar cube. And next up is one I've just received today actually, which is this. You'll probably see straight away. It's the Shengshou 8x8. This is actually a second-hand version that I bought on eBay for a nice price. It's got a couple of chipped stickers, but I'm not worried about that. I intend to replace them with Popman stickers from Oliver Nash's sticker shop. I'd like to go with the rest of my Popman Cube collection anyway, so I'm not too concerned about the state of the stickers. I got it for £20, which is a bit of a bargain considering the cheapest price I could find it for was $60, which is about 30 or so pounds. No, about 40 or so pounds. So I've got it around about half price, which is nice. I've played with this and sold it a couple of times a day. It turns nicely, as all this Xiangshou cubic cubes, high order cubic cubes do, and I'm very impressed with it as always. And yeah, not a lot to say about that. I'm sure everybody who's watching this has seen this enough times in the past, so you don't need my opinions on this. It's a good cube. turns really well, especially considering the number of tiny pieces there are on it, and I've got no complaints about this whatsoever. And this is another sticker mod from Oliver Naji's shop. This is a 30 Colour Megaminx. As you can probably figure out, he's got 30 different colours on it now. It's actually very easy to solve this. These edges don't have any orientation on them, because I've got the same colour on both edges, so that makes it easy. So really it's just a matter of lining up the corners in the right positions and the right orientations, and rotating the centres in the correct place, like a super cube or a picture cube. And other than that, everything else, the edges just fall into place pretty much, really. So it's fairly easy to solve, but I think it looks really, really cool. I'm very happy with the way that looks, and it'll look great on my shelves. Alright, next I'll move on to these ones at the back. You'll see why I'm leaving the others till last in a second. This is Calvin's puzzle, obviously, from the 3x3x5 Cuboid series is currently selling. This is the L Cube. So the L Cube, I think, is the easiest of the three Calvin's puzzles of this 3x3x5 Cuboid series that I have so far. I do kind of intend to, well, I was going to say I intend to get the whole series, but I'm not convinced anymore. I intended to originally, but I'm not sure that they actually solve in such different ways to make it worthwhile. Having said that, I do like the idea of adding the whole set to my collection, so we'll see. We'll see how money allows over the coming months and etc., and see what new puzzles I need. But yeah, it's a very fun puzzle. It's got the same problems as all the other ones in this series. You need to tension it very loose where it comes to very tight, and you get damage like this to the stickers. You can see there's a small tear in that blue sticker there where things cross over each other. I've got a spare set of these stickers which I'm going to have to use a couple of on this puzzle. They definitely need a bit of extra quality control on these puzzles. I think they're coming too tight, and because of the way the layers cross over the stickers like this, you're getting damage to the stickers unless you tension them extremely loose. So that's the way they should be coming out of the factory, given that, I think. But yeah, it's a very fun puzzle. This is definitely the easiest one of the series that I've played with. I haven't got the 3x3x5, so that's definitely the easiest one if I had that. But yeah, they're fun puzzles, and I didn't find too much difficulty in solving this. I've seen other people say they get an interesting parity situation with corners swapped and stuck in a shape-shifted position, which I haven't come across yet. I don't know if it's the fact that I solve it in a different way or something like that avoids it, or what, but I haven't seen that parity. I need to scramble it and solve it a few more times. I've only done it 2 or 3 times so far, and see if I come across that situation, because it'd be interesting to see how to get out of it. But yeah, it's a fun puzzle. And the next one of the series I have is this. This is the X Cube. This didn't come in a display box, unfortunately, but thankfully I've got one. My girlfriend gave me one of hers to bring it home in, because I had to fly with this in my luggage, and it would good chance it would get damaged otherwise. So that was just to keep it safe during the flight. Again, fun puzzle. This is the one that interested me most out of the first set of release. It's got an interesting parity situation that you can come across, which took me a little while to figure out how to solve, but it definitely adds to the fun of the solve. Once again, it turns fine now it's been tensioned loose, but it came very, very tight, and I don't know if I've got any. Yeah, I've got one small problem with this one, but you can see the sticker is overlapping the edge of the cubie. I've seen this before, and you can see a damaged sticker there. This is going to be common with these, unfortunately. I think it's a real shame, but it's a fact of life, and the stickers aren't very well positioned. As you can see, a lot of the stickers are way off centre here, which is really not good quality control, which is a shame, because that's the only thing lacking with this series of puzzles. I think a bit of quality control, but they are a lot of fun, and despite that, so they're definitely worth getting as far as I'm concerned. As I said, this is definitely a fun puzzle. I enjoy solving this one. It's not too difficult. None of them are if you're used to solving lots of other twisty puzzles, but they're definitely a fun solving experience. And the final one, I won't bother getting out, because if you want to see what I thought about it, you can watch my unboxing video, which is the previous video I uploaded on this. But yeah, this is the one I did in that video. Okay, so with those out of the way, the final few puzzles are here. Now these are extremely special puzzles. They're all custom made by my gorgeous girlfriend, who's very talented and is actually a complete cubing addict as well, which obviously that helps. The first one I'll show you is this one. This is just a fused cube. It's joined a 2x2x2 block of the two cubes. It just makes a small bandaging structure on these puzzles, kind of like a Siamese, but just slightly different. I've solved this puzzle before with the Cube for You DIY bandage kit, so it wasn't too difficult to solve, but I like having any versions of puzzles, and this is definitely an interesting one that she made for me, and I think it's great. This one she handed me when I went to visit her. She gave me this at the airport as a gift, and I thought, wow, what's she giving me a 3x4x5 for? That's a bit strange. So then I took it out and started trying to turn it, and I can't turn this face, and I can't turn those sides, can't turn that side. Oh, I could turn this side. She actually was worried I was going to break it, so eventually showed me exactly what I was going to turn. I didn't actually have any danger of breaking it because I was doing it gently, but she was more concerned, so she actually showed me what to do. But you can see if I turn it like this, which is obviously odd straight away for a 3x4x5, you can then turn these edges and these edges, and in that way you can scramble it, because you can sort of turn this edge and this layer and this layer, and yeah, it's a very interesting little puzzle. What it actually is a Siamese cube. You can see you've got a, if I cover up the bit that's at knot, you've got a 3x3 cube there, and you've got another 3x3 cube there. There's another white bit on the end, and it gives you another 3x3 cube there, and they are joined at these two locations all the way through to the back. So it's just another Siamese bandage puzzle, but obviously having the extra bits on kind of skews your perspective a little bit, and it's not too difficult to solve, but it's a lot of fun, and I have to say it's very well made. The turning quality of it is excellent. She's very good at this, and hopefully she's going to do more of it, because I hope she's going to make me lots more puzzles, obviously. But yeah, that's very good. And this is one I actually kind of asked her to make for me. I encouraged her to do so. It may look like just a standard 4x4 right now, unless I do that and that and that. You can see it actually turns in very interesting ways. It's and once it gets scrambled, it's actually quite difficult. It's definitely a challenging puzzle to solve. I had a lot of fun figuring it out. Now this is what happens a lot of the time. You get pieces from one half of the puzzle blocking the other half. At the moment I can't turn this face because this is in the way. I have to turn that out of the way to be able to turn this face back to the solved position, sort of thing. And yeah, it gets very confusing very quickly, and yeah, it's a challenging solve in a good way. It really is a fun puzzle. I enjoyed figuring it out a hell of a lot, and I'm extremely grateful and extremely impressed with her quality of work. This is the first mod like this she ever made, and yeah, it's really good. Solving wise, when it's scrambled, I might do a solving video on this or something, or at least a scramble video at some point separately, because it really is absolutely mental the way it blocks the puzzle. What it actually is, I believe this was originally designed by Tony Fisher. It is actually one of these fuse cubes. So you take the fuse cube and you join it together as this is here. Let's see if I can orient it the same way around, like that. You can see that they come out basically the same size, and then you glue extra cubies onto these ones, so they still all turns, but it looks like a 4x4. Resticker it, and this is what you get. And yeah, so when you're making turns on this that block one cube blocks the other cube, and it just makes the solve quite difficult, because it can be quite difficult to actually move the other cube in such a way that none of the pieces are sticking out anymore to block turns on the cube you're trying to solve. So yeah, it took me about 10 minutes I think to solve this one. It took me about 2 hours to solve this one. and obviously you get the same as you get with any shape mod, where it skews your perspective and it's not always as easy to see exactly what you're looking at and which bit of the cube you're looking at, and which it's not even always obvious which cube you're looking at out of the two that are in this. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. If you ever get a chance to own one of these, I would highly recommend it. Even if it means making it yourself, I would definitely recommend it, because it is a huge amount of fun solving this puzzle. Alright then guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching my new acquisitions. There should be more videos coming up in the near future than there have been in previous months, as I mentioned in my last video, because I am now no longer saving up for holidays and such, so I can get back to buying more puzzles. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care now. Bye.